Hi guys, and welcome to the webinar for AI Collective and my amazing bonus. Now, before we get started, I want to make sure that you can hear me okay and my audio levels are good. Now, I'm Richard Fairbairn. I'm going to be presenting the first part of this call. Then I'm going to be handing over to Todd and Cyril to take the majority of the call. Okay? But I want to make sure that you can hear me okay and my audio levels are good. If you can, please give me a yes in the chat box. Lots and lots of yeses coming in. That's great. Tom, if you can't hear me okay, all you need to do is log out of Demio, log back in, and the audio levels will be good. That'll be not a problem. Yeah, just log out, log back in. So, hi Chuck, how are you? Glenn, how are you? Cherry. Hi guys, hi Michael. Stan, nice to see you. Okay, got lots and lots of people in here, lots of regular faces. Now, as I said, this webinar is all going to be about AI Collective, and I'm going to start off with my bonus. I'm going to show you what's in my bonus. Then I'm going to hand over to Todd and his team. It's not going to be too long, about 90 minutes, that's all. So, stay around. AI Collective is an amazing app. It really is. It's going to save you a ton of money on different AI apps. So, with that being said, let's get going. I'm just quickly ask one more time if you can hear me and see me okay. You should see welcome to the webinar. If you can't see that, let me know. If you can't hear me, let me know in the chat box before I get started. Okay, Tom says he can see and hear us now. That's great. Okay, guys, so I'm going to get started and we'll get going now. So here's what we're going to do on this call. We're going to have a look at my bonus pack so you can see what my bonus packs are all about, why my bonus pack is unique, and once you see and go through the bonuses, you'll see exactly why it is unique, how many spots there are, because this is very, very limited. And once you see the bonuses and you understand what's involved in the bonuses, you'll understand why I, limited this to the amount that I have. I'm going to quickly go over some of the other bonuses included. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the link across as well, because this is already launched. It's already been live for a couple of hours. So I'm going to drop over the link. But please, even if you purchase them, when I drop you the link, don't go anywhere, because, Todd and Cyril have some amazing information to share about AI Collective. So, well worth staying to the end of the presentation. So, and after I've given you the link, I'm going to hand over to Todd and Cyril. So, first, why my bonus is unique. So with AI Collective, the reseller bonus is included. So you get the access to be able to resell AI Collective as your own. But what my bonus does, it gives you everything that's missing from AI Collective. So with my bonus, you will be able to sell AI Collective better than anyone else. So, for anyone else who purchases AI Collective and gets the reseller, if you lock this in through me, you're going to be able to resell this better than anyone else. And I have 10 spots only. So, as you see, when I go through the bonus, you'll see why I only have 10 spots, why I've had to limit it to 10 spots. So let's get going. So what you're going to get with the bundle, this is what you're going to get with the AI Collective app. Okay. Now, the front end Elite is $37. Unlimited is $97. Get the Pro at $67 and Reseller at $197. Now, if you're really, really quick, you're going to be able to save $221. I know it says $201 there, but they have a very, very limited pricing on at $177. But you have to be really quick because this is going up all the time. So if you want to lock this in, I will lock it in as soon as you possibly can, because obviously, lock it in a bit earlier, get that extra $20 off. So let me show you my bonus, and then you're going to see why this is unique. And once you see it, once you go through it, I'm pretty sure that you're going to think this cannot be beaten, and this is unique, and this is what I need if I want to sell AI Collective as my own. So I'm going to give you the AI Collective Reseller. Now, as I said, with the AI Collective, you get the reseller with the bundle. So you can resell it as your own. Now, you get a sales page included with that, but what we're going to do is we're going to do you a unique one. Now, you imagine, let's say, 200-300 people purchase the bundle, probably a lot more than that actually, but they're all going to get the same sales page. Now, to make this unique and to make this work for you, we have created a unique HTML page that you can resell AI Collective as your own. We're also going to do a unique logo for you. So you let us know what logo you want for this as the reseller. We will create that. If you want to keep it as AI Collective, but you want to kind of create your own logo, let us know. We'll design it all for you. And we will do a unique video sales letter, which I'm maybe mistaken, and maybe Cyril and Todd will correct me on this, but I don't believe a sales video comes with the reseller. Now, the great thing about the unique sales video letter, we will add your logo there, so it's completely unique to you. And remember, there's only 10 people out there who has this, not hundreds, so you're going to get something very, very unique. Now, we're also going to do the setup for you. Now, if you've got your own hosting, that's great. We'll do the setup on there for you. If you don't have hosting, we will create a hosting account on our hosting for you. And if you're not using our hosting, it's top quality. It's not, not the normal lifetime hosting you see out there. We use this hosting ourselves, and you get a full hosting account. Now, we'll set up the reseller for you. We'll even set up the payment processor for you. As long as it's on Warrior Plus or JVZoo, we'll jump in there and create it for you. Can't do it on PayPal because we can't have crossover IPs, but on any other payment processor, we'll get it set up for you and get everything linked up, ready to go. Okay, so we'll take the hard work away from you. My team and myself are going to do all that for you. And that, as you can see, that's why there is only 10, because we just don't have the time to do this for 20, 30, 40 people. We're also going to give you a full marketing pack. So we've done a full swipe campaign, full social campaign. We've got graphics, we've got banners, and all that will help you market AI Collective as a reseller better. Okay, so full swipe, full social, and then graphics and banners as well. And we've also put together an AI Collective kind of lead campaign. So we've done a ebook, lead page in there, got e-covers, graphics and more. So what you can do is you can give this ebook away to build leads to start reselling them AI Collective. And that is unique. No one else has got that. So if you're one of these 10 people who lock this in, you'll be able to give that ebook away, and you will be able to build leads from giving that ebook away. And as I said, it is totally unique to you if you're one of the 10 who locks this in. We're also going to give you a video upgrade. So there's 10 explainer type videos as well. So you give away PLR license. So what you can do with this is you can use these on social media. You can use them to build your leads. You can exclude them as a bonus if you want. You can do whatever you want. So you can give it away with the ebook, or you could use it on social media to drive traffic. But you've got 10 full explainer type videos there as well. So huge bonus. And as I said, this is why, when you look at this, we can only do 10 of these. And I want to only do 10 for the simple reason, I want the people who lock this in to have a unique opportunity to be able to sell AI Collective as their own. So I've only got 10 spots. No one else can offer you this bonus. It's unique to me. It's not a vendor bonus or anything like that. This bonus is unique to me. So you can shop around, but you will not find this anywhere else. But if you've ever seen any of my bonus packs, you know I like to stack my bonus packs. I like to, make them really, really valuable bonus packs. And remember, this is only 177 to 197, depending how quickly you lock this in. You've got all that what I've just talked about, but you've also got all this as well. So I'm going to include the AI agency startup. Start your own AI agency. So run it alongside AI Collective. The agency build system, which will help you scale your agency as well. We've got ChatGPT prompts with resell rights. Done for you agency products. There's 8 apps there. We've got done for you agency ad templates. We've got done for you agency emails. We've got AI Pixel. Now this is an amazing graphics app. It's got 2,000 plus pre-built templates in there. Now it does your thumbnails, it does Facebook posts, Pinterest pins, X posts. It does everything you need for your graphics, and this is great if you've got AI Collective, and you're reselling that. You can create some amazing pins, graphics to start selling that as well. But we're also going to give you the done for you reseller bonus with that, so you'll get the sales page fully formatted, ready to go, done for you graphics to use, full reseller to that. We're also going to give you the AI Pixel done for you PLR pack, and again that's a graphics ebook to go with that, so you can use that to kind of drive your leads. Then you've got lead page, swipes, alt marketing materials, everything there ready to go. Plus many more bonuses as well. So got a lot more bonuses on top of that. So let's just quickly recap. So you're getting a fully formatted sales page for AI Collective, full logo design for AI Collective, fully done for you video sales letter for AI Collective, full hosting account if you need it, AI Collective reseller setup, AI Collective full lead pack, AI Collective full video course, AI agency startup, the agency build system, the ChatGPT prompts with reseller, done for you agency products, done for you agency ad templates, done for you agency emails, the Pixar personal account, the Pixar done for you reseller account, and the Pixar PLR pack. Plus we've got giveaway list builder, giveaway funnel, plus 9 other bonuses as well. So this bonus cannot be beat. I think you'll agree with me. Give me a yes in the chat box if you think this cannot be beat, because this is huge. It is an amazing bonus. And remember, if you act quickly, this is only 177 before it goes to 197, which again is a crazy low price for what AI Collective is. Coupled with my bonus, it is unbeatable. So if you go over to osmlink.live, I've dropped the link in the chat box. So if you go over there and lock this in, 10 spots only. Now there is only 10 spots. Once the 10 spots have gone, this will be closed down. So make sure that if you want this, you lock it in. If we don't sell all the spots, we will send out a replay, but make sure that you lock this in. Now, if you're going to lock this in now, don't leave the presentation. Make sure that you lock it in, but Todd and Cyril are going to be sharing all the details about AI Collective. Now I'll jump in to the end of this presentation as well and give you the link again, but I will drop it in the chat box, and I'm here for any questions that you may have. So take it away, Todd and Cyril.
All right. That's what that other guy always says. All right. Here we go. Here's the webinar. Blah, blah, blah. But no, we do it differently here. I'm Todd Gross. Good to see you all. Thank you for coming. I see so many familiar names such as Fred and Michael and Ron and, oh my goodness, Ken, Terry, so many people. I really appreciate your support and your loyalty. And we have a really good one coming today, as I'll show you in just a moment. It is AI Collective. All the AIs in just one place under one roof And it's so good, you could even have them chat with each other, which is really, I found kind of funny. So anyway, before we get started, I just want to make sure that you can all hear me and make sure that you are all present, attended to. Tell me where you're from, how I'm sounding, tell me your name. I'll try to get to as many people as I can without making it go too long. Pete from Sheffield, and we have Peter, yep, same Peter, Russ, and Ken, and Mark is in Santa Fe, and Boise is checking in, but I don't know if you're from Boise. I think your name is Boise. Randall from Georgia, Mark from Derbyshire in the UK. I probably pronounced that horribly. Robbie from Raleigh, Sweden. Aha! I got a Aurora for you coming up tomorrow night. One. John, West Virginia. Very good. Leslie in Scotland. On Henry from Germany, 8 p.m. Thank you for staying up. Terry from Texas. And Terry says hi to Luann. Mike from Canada. Fred Ham, as always, we appreciate your support. I didn't know you were in California. I should have known that. Mick from Queensland, Australia. We have Lindsay, Ontario, Canada. Tom from Virginia. And we have Ken from South Carolina. Tuesday morning in Aus. It's 4 a.m. Ron in Arlington, Texas. Bad weather on the way. Yeah, it is being recorded in case you get shut down. And we have 7 p.m. in the UK. Terry says, get up. Okay, so you guys actually did all that before I even started. So that's pretty funny. New Jersey, all good. Jerry Black Diamond, Washington. Roger from Barbados. Chamel from Kentucky. We have Bundle. Mark, patience. We have Reza from Atlanta. Bernard from Perry Hay, Maryland. That's a new one on me. San Francisco, and I sound great. We say hi to Cyril. Yes. Dennis from Quebec, California. Short Gap, West Virginia. Okay, great. Brent and Chandler. I don't want to hold you up too much. I can't get to everybody. I got to most. Kay in the UK, Bridgeport, Connecticut from Rico. Thank you for your patience. All right, here's the story. It's AI Collective. This is the coolest thing since sliced bread. I use it. Of course, Cyril uses it because he created it. And that's the team. You know, Cyril and I go way back over 10 years now, and we have, joined forces on many products because we work so well together. What I do is I selfishly approach Cyril whenever he comes up with his best products, and then I work with him to make the product even better and to get it out there to you. So we're going to be talking about something that allows you to actually tap into every single one of the AI models out there, almost every single one, and you're actually going to have it all in one place, as I said. So we're going to talk about how this is sort of like playing whack-a-mole, because that's a nice little graphic there. Thank you, Audrey, for that graphic. So the thing with whack-a-mole is, you hit one and then another pops up, right? So with AIs, what happens is as soon as you subscribe to one and pay money for one, like I did with ChatGPT Pro, then the next one comes out and it's even better, right? And then 3 weeks later, another one comes out and is better. And then 2 months after that, the original one that you subscribe to now is issued an update, and that one's better again. So it gets very, very confusing as to what to do. Plus, they all have different specialties. So what we're going to do is show you how to get ChatGPT Pro, Claude 3, Llama, Amazon Titan, DALL-E 3, even visual ones, and so many more, all in one place for one price, where we update them as they get updated. We take charge of that so that you are always ahead of your competition. Then we're going to show you a demo. Then we're going to talk about how to use this multi-AI to grow your business faster. We'll call Cyril in for that. Cyril does the demo as well. We have key features and success stories to show you. And then we've put this together into an amazing package. We've done that again, but the cost is so low, it'll make your head spin. Then we have a contest, and the contest is going to be based on a question that I ask you from something that I say early in the webinar. So you want to pay attention, because I'm going to take a random correct answer from what you give me, and then I'm going to actually reimburse you $50 on your purchase, the person that wins that. Then we're going to answer some of your questions. So that's what we're doing today. We're talking about AI Collective. We're going to be going through all of those things starting right now. Ta-da! This is the webinar. All right, gang. Who here, give me a 1 if you've used ChatGPT, and give me a 2 if you haven't. In the chat box, I really need your, in the question answer box, I really need your help on this webinar today so that I can more clearly explain everything. A 1 if you've used it, a 2 if you haven't. Okay, so about 85 to 90% of them, of the answers are you've used ChatGPT. Bryce says he uses them all, which is very interesting. All right. So here's the thing. There are so many AI models out there. Give me a 1 if you've used multiple AI models. Give me a 2 if you've only used ChatGPT. And let's just talk about the language models here. Let's not talk about the image ones. Let's just talk about the language. Give me a 1 if you've used multiple, and give me a 2 if you've only used one or none. James has used all. Okay, so that's about 60% have just used ChatGPT. So you are a very, very savvy group that we have here today. I'm really glad about that. I'm really impressed. I'm like getting, what is that, butterflies in your stomach, chills, thinking about how the crowd here, how you guys are so sophisticated. So every model, as you know, is different. Every model is sort of like a separate brain. Each solves the same problem differently because of its bent. So some models are good at content generation, some are good at reasoning, others are great at researching. Some are up to date through 2024, others are stuck back in 2021. Some are really good at coding, and we have a very, very special one to tell you about today. We're actually going to reveal that. So whether you get this incredible package that we put together for the low cost or not, pay attention, because I'm going to go through some of the models, and so is Cyril, especially Cyril. And one in particular is fantastic for coding, and he's done a lot of research into this. We're going to give that name to you regardless today, so you want to pay attention. And some are good, of course, at making images from text prompts. But what if you only use one AI model like ChatGPT? Now, if you only use one model, you end up competing, as you know, I can tell you're a sophisticated group. You end up competing with millions and millions of other people who are creating content with that same model. That's one of the problems. The other one is, of course, you have no new angles. You are stuck with one, no new ideas. Your content will be repetitive and blend in with the crowd. And quite frankly, it will just be limited compared to where it could be. Now, it would be a pain if I said to you today, we have under one dashboard all the AI models, and you could pick one and go to it, pick another and go to it, pick another and go to it. But we have it even better. You could do that and have them all pop up on your screen, as Cyril will show you, at the same time. So you could actually compare them, and then you could even have them feed one answer into the other one. So we're talking about not only giving you all the AI models in one place, but making it an interactive experience as well. And that's what's so different. You see, using multiple AI models is the only way to really solve these problems that I've mentioned and stand out. But trying to use multiple AI models, as I've already hinted at, is literally like playing a game of technological whack-a-mole. I explained why before. As soon as you pick one model and then get another model, and then a third. Then the first model that you are about to drop all of a sudden gets better than the last one. So you keep that when you end up paying for 1, 2, and 3, because you don't know which one is going to exceed. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense. If this leapfrogging thing makes sense. No, you're not going to need an API key for each, Oscar. That's what's so cool about this. We do all the work in the background. Me and Cyril really got this down. You're going to love this thing. Yeah, it makes sense and sense, says Mark. Total sense. All right, so that's the problem I have with this whole crazy AI scene. It is fantastic what it can do for you, all right? But it is moving so fast, it would be silly to try to guess. It's kind of like guessing, when a stock goes up, guessing where to enter, because it's going to go up and then down and then up again. And it's like a moving target. So rather than try for the moving target, not knowing which one is the one that's going to be the one for you, why not get them all? So how many AI models would you use if they didn't all have a separate cost and platform? I'm not even going to let you answer that. Obviously, you'd use all of them. And we have that solution for you, AI Collective. Now, it is the unique superpowers of every AI from a single dashboard. And what's so funny about this is when I started recording the videos just 10 days ago, the sales videos for this product, so that you would come on board to this webinar, we were looking at 40 AI models. Cyril has since added 12 more. So now during this webinar, you'll see something you haven't seen in the invitations that I've been sending out and that others have been sending out. And that is there are 52 of them. In fact, in this very presentation alone, you'll see discrepancies where we say it's over 50, right? And then the next slide, it says 52. It's because we keep adding them. Now, how would you like to have Cyril demonstrate this for you? Because I have his demonstration right here, and I also have Cyril right here. But we've recorded his demonstration first, and we're going to show you that first. So are you ready? As everybody, I got to make sure you're not like eating lunch or dinner or breakfast, depending on your location. All right. Everybody's ready for this demo. They're excited about this demo. Okay, I'm going to switch screens to the demo. And most of you will be able to hear this without any problem. A few, it may be silent or you won't see it only because GoToWebinar occasionally has problems. But we've got this pretty down pat. I'm going to start it. My mic's going to go off. Then I'm going to come back. It's 11 minutes long. It's well worth it. It's a really good look inside the software. And this whole concept will immediately lay itself out as soon as you watch this demo. It's really, really good. Here we go.
Hey guys, this is Cyril Gupta and I'm very excited today to show you AI Collective, the best way to work with generative AI. Now I know you've been using ChatGPT and maybe you've even got a subscription and are paying $20 a month for it. I'm sure you're also hearing about all the advancements in AI from so many different companies, about amazing AI models from Cloud, Meta, Google, and others in addition to OpenAI. If you're feeling worried about whether you're still using the best AI in your business, well, you'll never worry again because AI Collective gives you access to all of them. That's right, AI Collective is the ultimate AI toolkit which has all the prime models from all across the world from all the big suppliers. So you will find literally every single big model that you've heard of, all the big AIs, and you can use all of them from inside of AI Collective without having to pay for them separately. That's right, you don't need to pay $20 a month to access the best models from OpenAI. You don't need to pay another $20 a month to access best models from Anthropic Cloud. You don't need to pay for Rika. You don't need to pay for Llama or Phi or Amazon's models or Mistral or actually other dozens of models that are doing so well in their specific niches that give you all the superpowers you need to make the best use of AI in your business. you can use them all in AI Collective from one single interface without having to pay for any of them. All right, so let's take it for a spin. I'm going to pick one of the models from this list. Let's go for GPT-4o Mini. It's a model from OpenAI. It's selected now, as you can see. Let me put in an instruction. I want a Facebook post on email marketing. Hit send. And there we have it. This is GPT-4o Mini. But what if I'm not satisfied with this? What if I want to use something different? Now, if I keep hitting GPT-4o Mini, it's going to give me similar responses. It's not going to go into a totally different direction. And that's what multi-AI is all about, because what I can do here is I can hit up another AI. So let me hit up Claude 2 and let's see what we get from there. The same thing. And this is the response from Claude 2. As you can see, this is something totally different from the one above. And I can keep repeating that. So you notice me that I was able to talk to a model just by addressing it like we address people on chat. So if you're using Slack or Skype or any of those chat apps, you can tag a person by at and then of course naming the person. Well, we built that technology inside of AI Collective, so you can tag all the models. So if I want to, let's say, tag Wizard LM, which is an excellent model for text generation, and we can give it the same input. Let's see what we get this time. Look at this. It actually wrote us kind of like a song or a poetry. So you can see different models have a totally different way of thinking. It's like a different person altogether. And that's why you need to have as many models as you can get, all the latest ones, so that you can create content that's 100% unique, that's different from everything else that people are pumping out. AI Collective has really incredible features to help you work with multiple models. I just showed you how to tag a model and get an answer from that, even though you have a different main model going on, even though you're talking to a different model. But you can do beyond that. You can put in a message. Let's say you want to ask GPT-4o Mini, and you want to also ask the same question, or you want to give the same information to, let's say, Gemini Pro, and you want them to process this and give you separate answers. Check this out. This time I got two responses, one from GPT-4o Mini and another one from Google Gemini Pro. And these are totally different responses written by totally different brains, and they have totally different angles. So this way you can actually pose a question to multiple AIs. No need to toggle websites, no need to pay different places. You can do it all inside of AI Collective from one place. Tag two AIs or tag five, it doesn't matter. You can get a response from all of them, and you can choose the best ones, or you can even combine the best responses, combine the attributes of best responses to create the content that's perfect for you. And it's not just content creation. You can use this technology to get better answers for everything. For example, let me ask a question to DeepSeek, which is a great model for programming, and also to Wizard LM. Let me ask them, what is the use of a class in C++? And check this out. We have a response from Wizard LM and also from DeepSeek, and we even get sample code. You can copy this code and use it in your apps. So you can actually write code with AI, and you can get the code written from multiple AIs to get the best possible solution, to get different perspectives, the best answer. As you can see clearly, Wizard LM gave you an answer, but it wasn't that detailed. And on the second hand, DeepSeek gave you quite a detailed answer with a code sample, definitely more helpful. So now you will never be stuck in a place where your AIs are not giving you the great answer, the good answer that you expect. You can always tag multiple AIs, find the exact answer that you want, find the information that you want, and execute any project better. AI Collective has a handy reference which lists all the AIs in it, and it tells you what is the unique point, the strong point of each AI, so you can make a decision about which AI you want to use today. The best thing is all of these AIs are available to you for a single charge. You don't need to pay them separately. Now, for example, if you wanted GPT-4, you need to pay a $20 subscription to ChatGPT, and then to get access to Claude 3 models, for example, you will need to pay another $20 subscription per month to Anthropic. And the same goes for Reka, the same goes for Phi, Meta, JICE, all these models that you will need to pay separately to get access to are available to you inside of AI Collective without any extra cost. So that's a big advantage because you can use all of AI in one place without having to access them separately. You can talk to all of them from one place. You can get different responses from them in one place, and you can do advanced things like change the model. So if you got the response, you're not happy with it, and you want to quickly change the model, you can do that. You can rewrite this content. So if you're executing a writing project where you're writing a blog article or an email or a social media post, you're not happy with it, you want to rewrite it, perfectly fine, you can do that. You want to expand it further, you want to expand this text, that can happen inside of AI Collective. You can summarize content, or you can turn any content into an email. So all of these tools are marketing tools that are available inside of AI Collective. These tools are not even there in ChatGPT. We'll talk about things that are not in ChatGPT. AI Collective also comes with a giant prompt library, all the different ideas that you need to craft custom content or to get information in absolutely any niche you want. You can use these ready-made prompts. You can search them for keywords. For example, if I put in travel, I will get all the travel related prompts. So you can search the keywords that you want to work in. You can even add your own prompt. So if you have some ideas and you want to turn them into a prompt that you want to access very quickly later, you can do that. But that's not all. You also get the facility to get AI assistants. So inside of AI Collective, there are dozens and dozens of AI assistants. You can use these AI assistants to talk to them. For example, you can talk to a professional chef. You can find out all about recipes, get ideas, brainstorm. So it's like having a consultant, having an employee working with you at all times. And again, you can even add your own assistant if you want to. So all of this technology is awesome. AI Collective also lets you upload documents and talk to them. So this is the latest technology that AI has. You can upload PDF files, JSON files, CSVs, HTML, and more, and you can chat with them. You can organize PDF files, you can organize CSV files, extract data from them. And if you got a giant book, you can feed it into AI Collective and ask questions. So it's gonna be just like your teacher. It will read the book and tell you the answers on the basis of the book. So all of these features make your job easier, no matter whether you're trying to create content or create any project. AI Collective can do it better with multiple AIs. So far, I've shown you text-based capabilities of AI Collective. You can create articles, you can write emails, you can write blog posts, create social media content, get answer to any question, again, using multiple AIs, even the latest one, get HTML coding solutions for absolutely any programming language you want. And by the way, AI Collective has some very specialized coding assistants which are even better than ChatGPT. But that's not all that AI Collective can do, because it's got one more superpower. It can also create images of every kind. Let me show you. So inside of new content, so far we were in new chat. Now let's go to new image. And again, you will find that you have a number of different AIs to choose from. We've got DALI 2, we've got DALI 3, Deep AI text to image, Stable Diffusion 1.5 and 1.6 both. So you can use any of these AIs to create high quality images. So let me select, for example, DALI 3, and let's give it a prompt: man sitting on the beach watching the sunset. Let's see what we get. And here we have such a beautiful image. It looks pretty lifelike. You can do this with multiple AIs. So if you want to create the same image with Stable Diffusion 1.6, change it like this, put in the prompt again, and you can see the image right away. And here you see the same image made by Stable Diffusion. You can download it to your computer, use it with the social media content that you create with AI Collective using multiple AIs. Having AI Collective is like having a team of superheroes always ready to work with you on any project you want. And don't forget, AI Collective is the only way to future proof your AI requirements, because this app will always have the best AIs as they come into the market. We are working on it all the time, calibrating AIs, finding new AIs to put in, and improving the AIs that are already in there, and putting in new features as they emerge, as the capabilities of AI grow. So get into AI Collective now and make it your home for everything that is AI, because this is the best way to use AI. I hope you like what we created, and you're going to use it every day. This is Cyril Gupta, your best friend in the business, signing off.
Okay, thank you, Cyril. Cyril, what I'm going to do is bring you on now. Hold on one sec. I just have to get this call. Hold on one second, please. I'm going to bring you on. I'm going to have you explain this next graphic that I'm going to show. And if you could just go over this graphic and explain everything that I am showing right here. All right, Cyril, come on in.
Hey Todd, thanks for the wonderful introduction and the demo and getting this to us such a beautiful place. And just want to say welcome to the attendees. It's quite a crowd in here today. I think this is one of the largest webinars that I've done. So welcome and thank you for coming in. Really appreciate everyone who's here today. All right, so guys, I think Todd is on the call, so I will take it from here for a bit while Todd is busy. And let's talk about the demo a little bit. So guys, you saw the multi-AI functionality that I have built inside of AI Collective, and many people came in and gave me some really amazing input about how they could use it. Like for example, running an e-com store or using, and some of you are actually using it already. Like I had people ask me really great questions. Does it have cohere command? Now that's a great AI that works very well for good quality text generation, and it creates absolutely accurate assessment and reasoned text without a lot of hallucination, but not many people know about it. But some gentleman here actually has been using it. By the way, it's a part of AI Collective. So AI Collective has 50 different AIs, all specialized, all doing things that they do best. Like Todd said earlier, every AI is different. So if you have an AI that can create content very well, it might not be able to handle coding, or it might not be able to handle website analysis so well, right? But some other AI could do that job. And my task here is to give you the access to the best versions of all of these AIs. So the first point, you can talk to AIs just like you talk to people. How many of you have been using tools like Slack or Skype? Give me a one if you've been using these chat tools or even WhatsApp or Messenger. Like, I don't think there's actually anybody in the room who hasn't used it, right? So I built the same technology in AI Collective. I was thinking about it when I was first starting to create this tool. I was trying to figure out how to make it easy. And it occurred to me that AIs are basically brains, so we should be able to talk to them just like we talk to people. There's no reason to not be able to talk to AIs. So I took it a little step further, and I built the capability to address AIs. Like you can say at GPT-4, hey, do this for me. And then you can also say add Claude 3 Sonnet. Somebody here is a big fan of Sonnet. I got an endorsement of Sonnet. It's great. I'm so happy it's working well for you. Well, you don't need to go to Anthropic's website. You can use it inside of AI Collective. Don't give Anthropic $20 a month. Don't give ChatGPT Pro $20 a month, right? Don't spend these $40. Why should you spend on so many subscriptions? AI Collective has them all. So you could just say add Claude 3 Sonnet, tell me this, and it would answer. So that's how powerful it is, and that's how easy it makes things, right? It's not going to be complicated using multiple AIs from inside of AI Collective. The next thing is it also lets you combine AIs. And that's a superpower in my opinion. Now, if you go to ChatGPT, for example, and you generate some text, it's going to be just that piece of text. And if you want to play with it, you will have to copy it. And let's say you want to process it in Claude 3 Sonnet. You want to use that AI's capability. By the way, I want to tell you this today. Claude is a better AI when it comes to content generation, but it doesn't do reasoning that well. So sometimes in fact, I do this myself. I write an email and then I using ChatGPT, and then I take it to Claude and just tell Claude, could you improve it? And I get some really good, improvements that way. So I've been using that a lot in my business, and I'm sure many people want to do that too. So you can do that inside of AI Collective. You can rewrite content, expand it, summarize it, or make an email out of it using the same AI or even other AIs, right? Now, somebody here asked me, actually, multiple people asked me, is there a way to find out what which AI does very well? The answer is absolutely yes. Now, I don't know how big the screen was for you on your monitor, but I'm sure all of you saw that little handy pop-up that listed all the AIs, and there was a piece of text next to it. Guess what? That text tells you exactly what each AI is good for. So some AI is good at reasoning, some AI is good in a particular language. Like there is a company, a European company called Mistral, and they have a LLM called, they have an AI called Mixtral, which is very good in French. Now, if you ask a question to ChatGPT in French, it might not be able to answer it that well because it thinks in English first, and all the other languages that it can process in, it can do the content generation very well. But because Mistral is a French company, they made it extremely workable, extremely good quality in the French language. Another example, there is a AI in here called Jais, and Jais is an AI which works very well in Arabic. So let's say you wanted to sell something in the UAE, you couldn't do that if you're gonna use ChatGPT because it cannot generate high quality Arabic text or high quality Arabic reasoning, or not even high quality translations. But this AI, because thinks in uh, it thinks in Arabic first, it can do that job so well, and it is a part of AI Collective. Mistral is a part of AI Collective, Jais is a part of AI Collective, and like 49 other AIs are all a part of AI Collective. All of them are here. And Leslie is asking me, so how many languages does that cover? Leslie, literally every single language that AI can process it's in here. And I got to tell you something really important. This is the ultimate AI aggregator, as you know, as I think of it. And the best thing is, if you buy the right version of this today, which will be on offer a bit later, you will get access to all the future AI. So Leslie's question was, how many languages? You will get that. You will have all the languages that are available today, and in future, as AIs become more capable, as they become better, you will have access to them too. And I have a question from Mitch Duckworth. One time price scares me. All right, so I'm going to tell you this, Mitch. I have been making software for a while, and I do a careful assessment of what I'm going to offer. So here is the thing, and this is something that you need to know. If you're going to pay $20 to ChatGPT, the value that you get from them is infinitely more expensive than what they charge me as a developer and a bulk buyer. Now, this is the secret of the computer software industry. Many people don't realize it, but the retailers, the people who buy the software or buy the service at the end of the street, or the retail buyers, they get a very, very different bargain when you compare it to the IT buyers themselves or the companies that actually use these products in bulk. So the money that I pay for AI is ridiculously more, cheaper than what you would have to pay. So I'm using these bulk deals. If I'm working with 50 different companies whose AIs I've got in there, and then I'm offering it to you, of course I want to pass on the best benefits to you. So the math is done, the calculations are done, the content is all ready for you, it's all there. The software, you can use it without registration. All the 50 AIs are accessible inside. We do have a credit system, but it's very generous. At the outset, you can get from 20,000 to 50,000 credits. Today the offer we give you has an opportunity for 50,000 credits, but beyond that, we are also going to give you an opportunity to get a version which gets you unlimited usage for 2 years. So you don't have to pay a single cent, no matter how much AI you use, for 2 years. So that's an opportunity. But yeah, the math is there. I'm not going to leave you hanging. I know some of you are my users, users already. So let me just do a quick check. How many people here are using one of my products, Technic Force or Cyril Gupta's products? Drop me a one, and let me see how many of my home crowd is here. So that's a lot. Care is there. John, Rashad, Mitch, Trace, Jim, Nestor.
Wow.
So the numbers just shoot up, right? It's a lot of
That's a
people,
ton of
literally
people
like
have Technic
dozens and
Force
dozens,
Pro.
right? So you guys know me. You guys know that I've been making software for what, like 14 years for the marketing industry now, 14 or 13 years, something like that. So I maintain my products. I really like the last product I launched or brought to the market was TubeRank G6. It's the sixth version, and it I first launched it in 2012. So I do the math. I make sure if you get AI collected today, you're really gonna enjoy it. Not just today. I'm telling you this. It's not just about these 50 AIs that you're getting today. The true strength of AI is yet to come. What you have seen here is just the tip of the iceberg, guys. AI is going to be the most important component in your business in the coming months. And in a few years, that is something you will not be able to run your business without, right? So I have a commitment to make it a part of your everyday usage. I want to give you access to every single AI out there. If it's possible, technically to integrate it in AI Collective, I will integrate it. If it's possible to bring it to you, I will bring it to you. So the journey starts here. Today it's 50, but as the new AIs come out, and like a big number of them are coming out, not just from ChatGPT, not just from Anthropic, not just from the creators you've heard about, but also from other creators who are doing great work, who are creating specialized AIs, like AIs to write emails, AIs to write social media posts, AIs to create videos. And as these products come out, I'm going to integrate them in AI Collective, and you will have access to them all in one place.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's amazing that you're going to keep, up with this. And I like the way you explained that it's sort of like a wholesale versus retail thing where you're getting it as a developer so much cheaper to be able to, you know, lock into these than an individual would be able to do. And that's why we're able to put it all together in one place for you. Now, just looking over this list, um, I just wanted to ask you just a simple question. All right. And that is, if you were to actually have one of these feed the answers to the other one, I discussed this with you just before the webinar. If you could just explain how you would do that so that they're actually talking with each other. So you're not just asking questions of the AI, but the AIs can then actually be linked with each other. Could you just explain how that works?
Right. So I was on mute, so some of the statements got lost. All right. So tell you very quickly, all these AIs are available from a single box, just like you would talk to people. I just touched on that briefly a little while ago. Now, what you can also do is tag multiple AIs from the same box. And I showed you a demo of that in the video too. So you can have the same content processed by many different AIs. And I can tell you that's a game changer. Now, when I first started using multi AIs, it was like about 2 years ago, and I was toggling from browser window to browser window, checking out ChatGPT, then going to Google Gemini, and then going to Anthropic, trying to find out what's the best content output that I can get. And it was frustrating like crazy. I just couldn't stand having to toggle so many times, ask the same thing over and over. So I built into AI Collective a system where you can put the AI's name, the exact version of the AI, and you will get answers from multiple AIs without having to type it so many times in so many different places, without having to go alt tab or change the window again and again to compare, look, and find out which content or which answer is the best for your business purpose. So that's all a part of this software. And that means you can also feed the output of one AI into another, process it further, redefine it, assess it, analyze it, reinterpret it, represent it, summarize it, reword it, whatever you want. All of that can be done inside of AI Collective. No need to worry about whether you want to use Cohere or Sonnet or Claude or Amazon Titan. By the way, I got to put emphasis on this. Some of the AIs in here are not accessible anywhere at all because the vendors or the creators of those AIs have not even made a public platform. They only offer it to the developers or to a closed circle who actually have the technical know-how to access these AIs. They're all in here.
Wow, that's great. Now, you've had some real success on the coding side. Um, every AI is unique and has its own unique skills and weaknesses. GPT, for instance, is great at creating content, but you had a very funny word for it. You said it hallucinates if you ask it to do a task such as generate a website or generate some code. It just creates the wrong results. Now, I promised folks that I would mention today a site that you think is the best for coding, and that seems to be DeepSeek. Could you tell us about your success with that?
Absolutely. Now, Todd, you know I am a career coder. I started my career as a programmer even while I was a teenager, and that's my prime passion. All the selling I do is to allow me to sustain my prime passion, which is coding. So I like to code a lot. I like to solve problems through code. And when I first discovered AI, this was back in 2022 when AI, when GPT-2 came out, and suddenly we had something that could actually think, and I was like blown away with it. And I spent a lot of time just getting into the depth of it, trying to understand how this technology works, even training some models myself to just get the feel of it. Of course, for a small company like me, I can't afford the $1 million infrastructure that you need to train a truly high impact AI. So I'm going to do the second thing best, of course, to use all the different AIs. So one of the things I was struggling with earlier was trying to get answers from AI. Now, many people are actually telling you, they tell you sometimes that, hey, you can code a complete product using AI. Now, I don't know how many of you have tried it, but if you have tried it, I'm sure you've been frustrated because the answers that you get from the most popular AIs out there, I'm talking about, of course, OpenAI, ChatGPT, it is often absolutely wrong. It will write code that doesn't make sense. It doesn't work at all. And that is called hallucination because AI is a brain, it's thinking, and sometimes it can't think correctly. It thinks wrong. Like if you ask it to solve a reasoning problem, it's ridiculously wrong sometimes. It just maybe sometimes it can't even add basic numbers or do basic math problems. So these things happen. They're called hallucinations. So I was struggling to find a way to get better answers to save time. Now I have been reading a lot of books, a lot of forums, a lot of blogs to find answers earlier. Technically AI should be able to solve this problem for you, and I couldn't solve it with ChatGPT. So hunting around a lot, I finally discovered this AI called DeepSeek, which was doing that job wonderfully well. Anytime I presented a question which was related to coding, it would churn out a perfectly well reasoned, well written answer. And I was blown away. And actually, that was the moment when I realized why using multiple AIs is important. Now, this was a long time ago, and before that I was doing trying to use ChatGPT for everything. But when this particular incident happened, I realized that I could save like about 80% of my time using the right AI for the job, instead of trying to make something that's not fit for the job work better. That can't work. So of course DeepSeek is in it. I got a question from one of the members: is DeepSeek in here? Yes, DeepSeek is in here too. But the point is, you got to use the right AI for the job. So there are so many different tools that do something better than other. Like there is a tool from there's an AI from Meta called Llama 3, and guess what? Meta is a social media company, so that AI has a lot of access to social media posts like Facebook posts and all. So you with that AI you can create much better social media posts than you could do with any other AI. And then there is something called Wizard LM, which I even mentioned in my demo, which is extremely good at reasoning. So that AI can actually do any kind of analysis much better than many other AIs. So that's the point. You got to use the right AIs, and they're all in AI Collective.
Now, that was interesting, especially about the meta. I love that idea. All right, so let's hear about how others have already tapped into this with you. Rodney says, kaboom, if you're on the fence about buying AI Collective, just listen to me because I have it. Stop scratching your head and being confused by the shiny junk out there and let Jeet, that's of course your nickname, the real software boss and his team take you from confusion to success. Get AI Collective now. We have Tom who says, I've been deploying AI in my research, content production, graphics, video production, and audio and musical production since it first became commercially available. And AI Collective is the major tool I turn to at every step of the way. An incredible money saver. And we have Bargender, and he says AI Collective is the best way for people with no authority online, but have some great ideas about what content would be useful to people in a particular niche. I love AI Collective because it gives me great ideas on what content to create, and this ultimately saves me a lot of time and effort. Now, I want to show you how someone who has synthesis AI actually utilized this product. Okay, so how many of you here? Give me a one if you have synthesis. It's a product that has various different characters and text, image, and stuff like that. All right, so a bunch of you have that. All right, so I want to show you what David, one of our beta testers, did. He put this into one of the AIs and he came up with a script. All right, and then he generated some visuals in synthesis to go along with the script. So I'm going to play this for you so you have an idea of the quality of the script, because one of you asked, can I make an ebook with this? Just a moment ago, you asked if can I make an ebook? Not only can you make an ebook, you can make movies if you want. So here's a script that I'm going to play it for you. It's 3 minutes long. I may not let the whole thing roll because I don't want to bore you, but let's take a look at it. Hold on 1 second while I put this on.
The echo of silence. Once upon a time in the bustling city of New York, where skyscrapers pierced the clouds and people bustled like ants, a young man named Elliot lived. Elliot was not your typical New Yorker. He was a quiet, introverted librarian by day, but by night he transformed into Audio Man, the city's unsung superhero. Elliot was born with a unique ability. He could manipulate sound. He could amplify it, mute it, distort it, and even shape it into tangible forms. His powers were discovered at a young age when, in a fit of anger, he unintentionally caused a sonic boom that shattered every window in his neighborhood. As Audio Man, Elliot spent his nights patrolling the city. He'd silence the noise of traffic for city dwellers craving peace, amplify the voices of those being ignored or oppressed, and use his sonic waves to disable criminals. He was a silent guardian, an echo in the darkness. One day, a new villain emerged, a man called Decibel. Decibel could absorb sound and convert it into energy, making him incredibly powerful in a city that never slept. With each siren, each shout, each blaring horn, Decibel grew stronger. He began terrorizing the city, absorbing all its noise, leaving the city in an eerie, unsettling silence. Audio Man knew he had to stop Decibel. He faced the villain on the Brooklyn Bridge, a battle of sound and silence. But every sonic wave Audio Man created, Decibel absorbed, growing more powerful. Audio Man quickly realized he could not defeat Decibel with sound, but perhaps he could with silence. In a risky move, Audio Man used his powers to mute the entire city. The always vibrant New York was plunged into an absolute silence.
All right. So there's more to the story than that, but I just wanted to point out what's going on here with Audio Man and Decibel. That story is totally created by the AI Collective. That entire story, okay? There's no human input in there. It was just a simple text prompt that asked to come up with a story about in fact, I don't have the prompt with me. I'll try to get it later when Cyril takes the microphone again, because the prompt was very short. It was like 2 lines long, and it came up with the story. Now we plugged it into different models. We plugged it into different ones, and we liked this story the most, and we applied the graphics, in synthesis to that story. But I just wanted to show you one of the ways that you could use the output is actually for video stories as well. So I'm going to switch back to my screen so that I'm able to show you some more of these slides. So that's just one of the ways that you can, of course, take the output from your AI Collective and actually utilize it in the real world. Now, more really is better. Why would you have only one superhero when you can have, I guess, what you could call the Avengers, right? I don't see that there's any reason why we should all be paying ChatGPT $20 a month and then the next one another $20 a month, and the next one another one. It just doesn't make sense to me. So, what is the real value then of AI Collective now that we're putting all this together? Well, let's break it down as to what you can get. Are you ready? Do you want to, and before I go into this entire, package that we've put together, I just want to just ask you if you have any questions first, rather than a question answer session just at the end, because I'm about to show you the package that we put together just for today's webinar. And it's very, very cool. It has so much stuff in it that's going to knock your socks off. But before we do, I just want to make sure that we've covered everything. Delphine can't wait. Yeah, okay. All right. Ready? We can't wait. Okay. So you get 52 right now AI models. That's up from 40, as I said, about a week ago, with more being consistently added in the future. We're going to be on top of that for you, so you will always be at the forefront of the AI revolution. Now, you save over 80% every year by paying only for AI Collective, and that's an understatement, all right? Now, the bundle deal that we have for you today, what's normally in what's called the front end or the basic package, all right, you of course get that, which are the key features. Your ability to craft unique AI content using multiple models. You can talk directly to the AI model all on one screen and then have them cross chat with each other. All right, you can copy what one has written and then put it in the other. You could do the @ sign, you could tag it. You could just tag them all so that they all pop up on your screen. You saw that in the demo, and I will be playing the demo in answer to your earlier question. I will be playing Cyril's demo again later in this webinar. You could create beautiful and unique images as well. You could generate and complete and debug code. You could be a programmer, and you saw Cyril explain what his favorite one is for that. And you get access to secret AI models, as Cyril explained, that people actually do not know about because they're not available on the, to the public. They're available to the developers to use in their products for people. And that's what we've tapped into there as well. So you actually get these secret ones as well. And just for a short time, we're offering this even higher value bundle package. And that includes what normally would also be the AI Collective Elite. The Elite is the basic. So that's the front end. That's the over 50 models, the multi-AI chat, the feed output of AI to one another, both text and image AIs. This is all the basic. And perfect for small business owners and solopreneurs, free upgrades and 24/6 chat support. In other words, 6 days a week. All right. So that's everything that you would normally get, but the bundle also includes the Pro. Now, the Pro includes a prompt library. It includes the ability to import documents. All right. So that's PDFs and CSV files, and have the AI analyze those documents. Now, I'm going to bring Cyril on later to explain that more because that's a very, very cool feature. It also includes all future AI models. That's part of our bundle package. So in other words, if you were to get just the front end, as it's called, which isn't even available today, then what you'd be able to get is just what you get. You don't get the future ones included. You are getting all the future AI models also included as they come out. You also get those AI experts that you saw in the demo, such as the chef, the lawyer, the real estate agent, right? You get those as well so that they already have their knowledge, their expertise sort of partitioned off from the other ones, so that you know that when you go to them, they're already going to be knowledgeable in that particular subject. All right. You also get the advanced image AIs included. Now, Cyril, I am going to bring you back for that one. Advanced image AIs, what is that? If you could unmute your microphone and come back to us for just a moment.
Absolutely. So AI Collective in its core is something that deals with languages. This product I have put in a lot of different AIs with an emphasis to give you the capability to work with text content, of course, in all the languages and in all the ways that you would want to use text content. But to put a little icing on the cake, I have put in image AIs too. So it's got basic popular image AIs that are already a part of many of the products that you've been using. Things like GPT, it's got DALI 2, DALI 3. It's also got a stable diffusion AIs. And if you get the bundle deal today, you will also get access to Amazon's Titan AI, which is an amazing AI, but there is no public interface to it. There is no website where you can just go and get it. Mostly only coders and programmers have access to it. So I am providing you that as a part of the special deal. You get the Amazon Titan AI, which can create some really lifelike images. I have tested it myself, and personally, I prefer it more to DALI 3. It's way better than that. So that's one thing you get extra if you get the bundle deal.
Wow, Amazon Titan. I didn't realize that. I'm glad I brought you back in for that. Wow. And it also includes commercial rights and 2 years of free upgrades. All right. That's if you get the pro, but you're getting that today as a special.
Can I put a word in here, Todd? Just for a second, I want to talk about the 2 years upgrade here. It's something really significant.
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks, Todd. So, guys, here's the thing. Now, you've been using AI since the last 1 year. What you use today is absolutely like miles ahead of what you were using 2 years ago, right? There is not even a comparison to this. So, this, what I'm giving you here today, is the ultimate, difference maker in your business, because what is coming up in 2 years is going to be really, really crazy in the world of AI. And I'm going to integrate all of those AIs. I'm not going to tell you, hey, pay me $20 a month to get those, from so many different places. All the places, all the sources, I will be tapping onto them. I'll be bringing the AIs to you. And for the next 2 years, and this is a deal, by the way, which is only on bundle. If you buy the bundle, I will give you 2 years of free upgrades, which means you will get every single AI that comes up that I integrate in AI Collective for the next 2 years. This is a deal which is special for the pro and the bundle buyers. The only the front end buyers sadly don't get it, of course, because I want to take care of my best buyers first. So make sure you got this deal, because this is a game changer in your business.
Yeah, to be clear, you can't even buy the front end. It's not even open yet. This is going to be a special package deal today, and it does include that 2 years of free upgrade, and that works hand in hand with all future AI models included. All right, great. Understand. And the bundle also includes something very, very, very special. You can actually get a reseller's license for this. I'm not kidding. You can sell 70 of these on your own. You know, because you're here and you've seen how unbelievable this is, that this is something that if you wish to resell, it would be very, very popular. You could sell AI Collective licenses yourself. You could sell any way you want. You could get paid however you want. You could manage the licenses and access for your customers. It's a simple interface inside the membership. It lets you give access to your clients. You keep 100% of the sales you make. No need to share anything with us. 70, as I said, 70 reseller licenses are included. For those of you that do, I actually had Scott, one of our, I guess, you guys are all friends of mine. I'm going to call him a close friend of mine. He's one of you, and he's been, going to these webinars regularly. And Scott just texted me just right now in Skype, and he says, please tell me there's a reseller license to this. There is. Your customers get up to 5,000 credits, and this is limited to this particular launch offer only. So this is not something you could get at any other time. It's this webinar that you could get the reseller. So it actually includes reseller. The bundle also includes, believe it or not, the reseller ready site, which normally would cost an additional $127 on top of the $369. Now, all these things are adding up, but don't freak out. I know all this stuff is adding up, and it looks like this is going to be expensive, but I'm not sure how Cyril was able to do it but we managed to come in with a really, really low price for all of these things. All right, so hang in there, because the AI Collective Reseller Ready site is a high quality copy written by $1 million copywriter. It's a site with a high quality design. It's fully responsive, which means it's going to work very well on mobile. It's SEO friendly, and it's HTML, CSS, and images. You get all that. You just plug in your payment system and it's ready. And again, you could edit it easily because you get the HTML, the CSS, and the images that make up the site. Okay. You just plug in your payment system and boom, you have your site ready to resell this. Now, all of that adds up to $728. All right. All of those things. But did you see that flash? Did I flash you just now? Did I just pull down my pants for just a second? Did you see what that price was? Did you see that? You could get all these things today in the bundle. Everything. You could get AI Collective for $177 if you move on it in this webinar. We've put all this together. So I said to Cyril, how can we possibly give it for that? He says, Todd, you have to understand that as the developer, my costs are far different than the costs of people who try to get this individually. So you get the basic product, which is AI Collective Elite. You get AI Collective Pro, the AI Collective Reseller license, and the Reseller Ready site. All of that, and it's not $728. It's only $177. Now, there is an optional upgrade I want to tell you on the inside. It's to make your credits infinite. Now, I'm going to bring Cyril back to explain this in just a minute. So, Cyril, get ready. There's no limits on your usage if you get the unlimited. There's already a fair amount that you can use with the bundle as it is. But if you go unlimited, then it's another $97 because of the charges that we incur. It's for both text and image AIs. All the AI models are included, and you can use the expensive models too. And that's something I'm going to have Cyril lay out for you because I understand what he means. Perfect for regular AI users. All right, Cyril, come on in and explain about that unlimited upgrade. Here's the link again. It's $177, but $97 for the unlimited upgrade. And explain how many credits people normally have and how many they have when they go unlimited.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I have some buyers for my products here. I'm sure they bought the latest bunch of AI products that I've been launching. So you can see nearly every one of my products is AI based these days. And one of the things that I'm sure my buyers noticed, they don't run out of credits. So I've been pretty generous with credits, and that's the same thing I've maintained even with this. So you're gonna get 50,000 credits, guys. It's a lot of credits. You can use it a lot. You won't run out of credits very fast. It's not, like you're gonna be not starved of credits. I will be very surprised if most users run out very quickly. But on top of that, for those who are really, really heavy users, who are going to be on AI a lot and want to use the maximum capabilities, want to use the best quality AIs, the topmost, most expensive AIs, and not be bothered about costs. So I went a little bit ahead. People who are going to use AI pretty aggressively can use the $177 unlimited package, which gives access to all the features, all the AIs, and 50,000 credits, which is a lot. But people who want to go beyond that, who are going to be using the most expensive AIs every day, who don't want to be limited with anything, they can go for the unlimited upgrade, which gives you unlimited AIs for 2 years. You can use AI all the day, 24 hours a day. You can use anything you want, and we will not charge you a single credit for 2 years. Only after 2 years, your counting will start, right? So that's a crazy way to just go unlimited. Imagine this. Now, I was paying ChatGPT Pro $20 a month. I was paying Anthropic at a point $20 a month. I was paying $40 a month for AI, and that's $480 a year, right? And now with 50 AIs, with all the prime models, ChatGPT Pro charges you even today $20 to give you access to the best version of their language model. But it's in there in AI Collective. So So with Anthropic, Cloud Sonnet is there. And it's the same with all the different AI models. They're all in here for one simple cost. I'm gonna give you the unlimited version for 2 years for $97. And guys, those of you who are thinking this is magic, how can I actually do this? I'm gonna tell you the secret right on this call. Because here is the thing: when you pay Cloud or when you pay ChatGPT, you're paying them a subscription which is on on time, on the basis of times. You're going to give them a monthly subscription, whether you use the AI all day or whether you use it 3 times a day, right? You're going to pay this $20 to them. They're not going to give you a metered connection. But if I'm coming to them as a developer buying massive numbers, they give me a metered connection, right? And it's insanely cheap. It's like crazy cheap. You can't even imagine the cost differential. So I would probably pay $20 for something that is 1000x of what you would use. So I'm just passing on the benefit to you, and you can totally take advantage of this special connectivity that developers get, or I get access to all of these companies to their best offers when we buy them in bulk. So I'm just passing on the cost to you, and you can benefit from it, not having to pay for Claude, Anthropic, or Llama, or Rika, or Mistral, or anything that you think of. You can use them without a single cent spent for the next 2 years if you upgrade to the unlimited. By the way, it's heavily recommended. I'm not going to do this forever. This is a special launch plan. After the launch, this is going away, right? So it's special. It's available today. It might be available for the duration of the launch, but that's it. After that, AI Collective goes to recurring. That's one thing. But the unlimited plan, it just goes away. The reseller plan, it just goes away. I don't sell reseller any longer after the launch. I have not done in the last 2 years because I don't want to sell resellers too much. I want to incentivize my launch buyers. They are the special people who get on board faster, who really are the early adopters. But beyond that, it's not going to be there. The unlimited is going away, the reseller is going away, and the only way you can access them today, get the bundle, get the upgrade, you're set.
You know, just to put this in perspective, Cyril, here's what you're offering. Here's what you crazy guy. All right. So if somebody has ChatGPT, right, and they want the latest version of ChatGPT, they pay $20 a month. $20 a month means in 9 months, they've already exceeded the $177 in 9 months. And this is a one-time charge, the $177. The ChatGPT just keeps going and going. So just one AI, just one, this is surpassing in terms of the value by leaps and bounds. Now, when you consider everything else, like this also includes the reseller license and the reseller site, the ability to make so much money off of this by reselling it. I mean, that is absolutely insane, Cyril. So again, I'm telling you, you underpriced this, and I'm not going to argue with you right now because we're in a public crowd, but you are charging too little for this, obviously. I think everybody here would agree. Wouldn't you guys agree? This is not monthly. This is not yearly, Oliver. This is one time only for $177. Is that correct, Cyril? This is one time only?
Absolutely, Todd. It is one time only, and you get enough credits to last you a really long time. The way most people they use AIs, I don't think they're gonna run out of credits. Of course, the regular users will want the unlimited version, which makes it free for 2 years. It's like thousands of dollars in saving. I did a calculation actually, and if you're using just 3 AIs, not even the best top 10, you're just using the three of the best AIs, getting only about 7% of what I'm giving in this complete package, you would be saving about $2,046 in 2 years.
Okay, guys, I think you'll agree with me that AI Collective is an amazing application. And for 177, before it goes to 197, I would be locking this in as quick as possible. So I'm just quickly going to go over my bonuses again. So you get the fully formatted sales page for AI Collective. As I said, this is unique to you. It's not the generic one. It's only 10 people will get this. Full logo design. So if you want a unique logo for your reseller, we'll do that for you. Video sales letter will even include the logo inside the video sales letter, full hosting account if you need it. We'll set the reseller up for you for AI Collective, and help you get all that done. The AI Collective full lead pack, the AI Collective full video course, the AI agency startup, the agency build system, and ChatGPT prompts with Reseller. Done for you agency products, done for you agency ad templates, done for you agency emails, AI Pixar personal account, the done for you reseller account, AI Pixar PLR pack, the giveaway list builder, giveaway funnel, plus 9 other bonuses as well. So, I think you're going to agree with me. No one's going to beat this bonus. It is unique. So lock it in now, osmlink.live. Remember, 10 spots, 10 spots only. Get this locked in. If you've got any questions, drop them in the chat box and, I'm happy to answer. But remember, once these 10 spots have gone, this will close down. So osmlink.live, lock this in and get one of your 10 spots.